If you're in the gaming world, you have definitely heard of 100 Thieves. And if you're not, that's fine. I'm gonna talk about it today. 100 Thieves is a lifestyle media brand with gaming and apparel at its core. It leverages content, it leverages gaming, and it leverages merchandise and individual personalities to build an amazing ecosystem around the young gamer. What's up, everyone? This is Alex Lieberman, co-founder and executive chairman of Morning Brew. Before we hop into Founders Journal, remember to pound subscribe so you can see more great content from Morning Brew or Founders Journal. Today, I'm talking about 100 Thieves. And 100 Thieves is so much more than a media brand or an esports team. There are so many lessons from their story and their success that we can learn as business leaders. I'm gonna break down 3 of them. Let's start with a quote. Here's how COO John Robinson described 100 Thieves to Hypebeast. We're a little bit like the Lakers, and we're a little bit like Barstool Sports, and we're a little bit like Supreme. At first, that may make the brand seem diluted, like a jack of all trades, master of none situation. But 100 Thieves has done an incredible job of building this self-sustaining ecosystem where every single part, its esports team, its content, and its merch, all support each other to bring up the whole brand. So how did they accomplish this? Well, it all started with this guy, Matt Haig, who was working at McDonald's, and he decided to leave his career for a full-time job in gaming. Matt Haig, also known as Nadeshot for his grenade lobbing strategy in Call of Duty, where he became a decorated player, he ended up racking up millions of followers on Twitch and YouTube. After building up his audience because of years of success in gaming, Matt went on to sell apparel. That was the first ever product of 100 Thieves, and his audience bought a lot of it. And to this day, when 100 Thieves drops merch, it sells out in seconds. Let's acknowledge something. An influencer like Nadeshot launching merchandise and apparel to sell to fans, that's not new, that's not original. But what Nadeshot did next, it truly was original. He ended up launching an esports team that ended up playing in one of the largest competitions in the world for one of the most popular games in the world, which is League of Legends. That brings us to our first lesson. Lesson 1, listen to your audience. In Nadeshot's case, bringing gaming into his apparel business just made sense. He had this built-in audience from his days playing Call of Duty, and he could easily break down barriers so that he could get his own team into a top league. Moving into esports legitimized 100 Thieves as more than just an apparel brand. And around the same time, Nadeshot went on to raise a seed round from his friend and co-founder of Quicken Loans, Dan Gilbert, who's also the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Today, 100 Thieves investors include recording artist Drake, talent agent Scooter Braun, Mark Benioff, the CEO of Salesforce, and Drew Houston, the CEO of Dropbox. And since that first competition, 100 Thieves teams have competed in tournaments for Call of Duty, Valorant, and Fortnite, and are sponsored by Jack Dorsey's Cash App, Red Bull, Rocket Mortgage, and more. And the company's Cash App compound, a 15,000 square foot Los Angeles headquarters, has dedicated training space for all of its teams. So apparel company, check. Esports organization, double check. Now comes, in my definitely biased opinion, the most exciting part of 100 Thieves, the media business, which leads us to our next lesson. Lesson 2, build an amusement park. Here's what I mean. 100 Thieves turns out tons of content to its millions of followers on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And it does it on both main channels and its esports specific channels. Now, it's obvious that media companies should create content for its audience in as many places as possible to get in front of as many people as possible. And that's why it makes sense that 100 Thieves creates a lot of content on Twitch and YouTube, which is a hotspot for the psychographic and demographic of gamers that 100 Thieves is going after. But you have to be careful when you're creating more and more content. Here's why. Focus is the most important thing when building a media brand. And it is so easy, if you don't keep focus, to create more content for more people and end up being all things to no one. The other thing that 100 Thieves does well in building its proverbial amusement park is splitting its channel into esports and non-esports channels. This speaks to such a smart strategy of creating for niche audiences. You see, 100 Thieves is already niche in the sense that it serves a gaming mindset. But within the gamer bucket, there are so many sub-audiences that 100 Thieves caters to by creating these separate channels. That's how you build a media amusement park, where your riders don't just come for a single ride, but they come and they stay because you offer them so many things that make them want to stay in the amusement park. Lesson 3, learn to leverage personality. According to the company site, 100 Thieves has 43 esports players and 19 creators. And esports is so focused on personalities that 100 Thieves' own VP of Talent and Entertainment, Jackson Dahl, compared the company to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Here's what he said. If personality-driven content is king, how do we build a cast of characters or a universe around Nadeshot? We have our Howard Stern or our Tony Stark or our Bill Simmons, and I want to fill in the other characters. 100 Thieves not only encourages, but enables its creators to create great content. Like I mentioned, they have the 15,000 square foot Cash App compound where they can create content, but they also have the 100 Thieves house, which is the Lexus content house, where 100 Thieves creators live, kind of like a TikTok house, and they also invite other creators to come and stay for a while. There are lessons that all of us can take from the 100 Thieves story. The first, listen to your audience. If you have a built-in audience of a bunch of esports fanatics, launch an esports team. Second, build an amusement park, a full experience that consumers will love and stay for, but don't dilute your brand. And third, leverage personality. Give your creators the tools and the encouragement they need to shout from the mountaintops about your brand. That's the story of 100 Thieves. Now, I want to hear from you. What's another brand that has done an amazing job of building a loyal audience? Comment below or DM me on Twitter @BusinessBarista. Thanks for watching Founders Journal. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you want more great content around business, entrepreneurship, and career, you can hit the subscribe button below, and you can also hit the bell so you're notified every time we publish a new video. Take it easy.